When schoolgirl Erin Orlopp's family began staggering around like she was drunk, her family knew there was something seriously wrong. The Bolton teen also had a swollen cheek and jaw pain. By last September, Erin, now aged 15, couldn't even walk in a straight line. When experts realized what was causing the symptoms, the teen was rushed into brain surgery, the Manchester Evening News reports. Specialists discovered Erin's brain had started pushing down on her spinal canal in a condition known as Chiari malformation. She was also diagnosed with basilar invagination, which is when a vertebrae starts to migrate upwards. The brave teen had to have serious brain surgery to remove part of her skull to help alleviate her symptoms. Specialists at Royal Manchester Children's Hospital, RMCH, explained she had cranial instability and said she would potentially need surgery in the future. Her mum, Alison, said she was acting almost like she was drunk, she was staggering about, and had visual disturbances, so we knew something was wrong. The next thing we knew, she was scheduled for brain surgery. I was obviously worried sick the whole time, but as soon as she woke up she said, "Mum, I'm not dizzy anymore," and I realized what she'd been going through. The surgery saw the lower part of Erin's skull removed to give her brain more space. It had been hanging down and pressing on her spinal cord and brainstem, which had been responsible for her symptoms. Erin said, "I was really scared when I knew I had to have the operation. At first I thought, why has this happened to me? But after a week I just told myself I might as well not worry about it. It's going to happen, so what's the point in worrying and complaining?" Although the surgery helped fix her Chiari malformation, Erin still suffers from basilar invagination. This condition also causes pressure on her brainstem, which sadly means some of her dizziness has returned. One of the hardest things we face is knowing she can't do some of things she always enjoyed doing before, added Alison. "We used to go to Alton Towers every year as a family. She loves rollercoasters, but things like that are out of the question now. She can't do contact sports, and she can't do trampolining either, which she also used to enjoy. She went skiing and really wanted to go again, but she can't. She also can't wear headphones when she's out and about in case it makes her dizzy, and if she lifts too much weight her head starts to hurt. There are a lot of things that have changed for her, and she's getting to know her limits. But most of the time she just shrugs it off. She stays positive. Despite her ongoing battle with dizzy spells and vision difficulties, Erin is now back at school. And over the weekend, she took on a major challenge, scaling Snowdon to raise money for the iMRI appeal at RMCH, as she's undergone several MRI scans as part of her treatment. Erin added, "All the help I've received at the hospital has been amazing. So I wanted to do the climb for all the children who aren't able to it. Seeing other children in the hospital really made me want to do some fundraising." Then Mum mentioned about Snowdon, and it sounded like a really good idea. "I wanted a challenge. Erin, her mum, dad Gary and a team of friends scaled the mountain on Saturday. They have already raised more than £1,600 for the iMRI appeal, with more donations coming in. Alison added, "We were all absolutely shattered. It was hard work, but Erin did amazing. To say I'm proud of her is an understatement." Sarah Nye-Smith, director of Royal Manchester Children's Hospital Charity, said Erin has faced a lot of challenges with her health, so the fact she took on a new challenge, her Snowdon climb, is truly humbling to see. Visit justgiving.com fundraising Erin Orlopp to sponsor Erin. Read more top news stories from Mirror Online.